Welcome to my list of 10 must-play PS1 games Part 2. If you haven't watched the first one, maybe check that one out first. I hope you enjoy the video. Without further ado, let's get to it. Cooler World, playing as a bouncy beach ball that has gone rogue. This puzzle platformer is one of my favourites. It feels like it's been lost to the ages, as I never hear anyone talk about it. It's so unique, and I'm aware it's definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but it's also very well worth a play. If you've never played this strange little gem, maybe give it a try, because it's so much fun. But a word of warning, maybe get the digital version, because the physical has gone crazy in price, and I'm sad to say it's out of my price range, so I'll probably never own it. SpiderMan, playing as everyone's favourite neighbourhood mask-wearing, web-slinging delinquent with tight polygon bum cheeks. You slap down your fair share of bad guys, all while bumping into a roster of familiar faces. This game is just pure fun. There's so much to do and so much to unlock. You can change Spidey's outfits, and oh my god, what a laugh. And there's cheats. Mary Jane, anyone? CT Special Forces. An amazing running gun that is akin to Super Contra. I feel like this game doesn't really get the love it deserves. And I know they've not done anything new in particular here, but it's a great little gem. I love the art style, the cartoony graphics are gorgeous, and I really think it still holds up well today. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. Playing as a flatulent fugitive who is trying to escape a food processing facility, you are tasked with creeping and crawling your way through this side-scrolling classic, all while freeing some of your friends from the indoctrination they have been undergoing. There's no way to really say it. This game is straight up weird, and some people absolutely adore it. And I can see why, because it is very unique, but it is definitely strange. I do think it is quite dated now, but if you've never played it, maybe give it a go and see if you've got what it takes to save old Abe. Disney's Hercules. Playing as the beloved, roided up Roman mythical hero Hercules, who I was convinced was Greek. You embark on an amazing movie-inspired game. And normally, movie tie-ins are pretty shit. Let's be fair here. But this is an exception. The art style was absolutely gorgeous at the time, and even to this day. It's got so many references to the movie, which if you're a fan, is a huge plus. At its core, it's a side-scroller, but it feels like there's so much more here, as there's things to collect and levels to master. God, it's such a great game. Final Fantasy VII. A prolific polygon plot-along with some of Squaresoft's top brass. It's hard to imagine today that on the 31st of January 1997, the world would be introduced to Cloud Strife in one of the most beloved JRPGs that would shock the world forever. This was the first Final Fantasy title to be released in Europe, so for many Brits it was their first introduction to the Final Fantasy series. And what an introduction that was. Many people love this game and see it as the greatest RPG of all time, and I can see why. It's definitely a milestone in gaming history. Casper, another movie tie-in that's made it on this list. And this one is a cracker. Playing as Casper, everyone's favourite friendly ghost. You converse over his homely haunted mansion, transforming into a multitude of things to make your life easier. This game slipped under a load of people's radar, and it's actually really good. I played it as a child and went back and tried to complete it as an adult, and there are some points where it is so bloody difficult. I had to look at a walkthrough, but there's a lot of fun to be had here. Hogs of War, a tactical war simulation with comical swines and baddie bacons. This game is straight up laugh out loud funny, as the voice actors consist of one of the greatest comical geniuses of all time, the late legend that is Rick Mayall. This game is no different from his previous work, as it is hilarious and as outrageous as the young ones all born. This game is definitely worth your time. Lego Island 2. Now, when you were younger and all your friends were playing GTA and were going around murdering prostitutes and hot-wiring cars, did you ever feel left out because your parents wouldn't let you play it? Well, if so, Lego Island 2 is the game for you. This is essentially GTA for kids, and I know that's a broad term, but there's so much fun to be had here. With this building block adventure, you can run, drive, and even skate your way across Lego landscapes with tons of minigames along the way. It's great fun. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Arguably one of the best Metroidvania games ever made. Konami really knocked it out of the park with this cult classic. Playing as the infamous Alucard, you explore Dracula's castle at your leisure, picking up upgrades all along the way, and even transforming into multiple creatures. This game is definitely one for the ages, and the soundtrack is absolutely second to none. Well, that was my list of 10 must-play PS1 games part 2. If you've made it this far, thank you so much, it means the world. I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, I'm sure this will cheer you up.